All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It's Friday. Say it with me. It is Octane Friday. And that's when we kick it up a notch here in the Rock Cave. I said that the episode on Wednesday was the last one of 2023, but then I thought, how on earth can I go out with the Sugar Cubes? Gotta go out with Octane Friday. So I was like, dust off the jacket. We are dusting off the jacket because it's been a while since I did an Octane Friday with this jacket. It is holding on. It's a little frayed back here, but it is doing pretty darn good. And there's a reason why this guy's on right now. But we're going to take this off. Oh, but the jacket made it. Yeah, Octane Friday to end the year. Sounds perfect to me because I love Octane Friday, and I don't know, there seems to be a few people that like Octane Friday, so you're welcome for that, Paul Chabot. And so I was like trying to figure out what to do for today, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. We're going to go out with a bang. So this month, December 11th, Nikki Sixx turned 65. Bass player for Motley Crue, founding member and primary writer of their songs. Next, 65 is a big deal, obviously, the AARP, or is it the AARM Metal Band BP? I don't know what it is. But next year is going to be even bigger birthday for Nikki because he'll be Nikki 66. He's just Nikki 65 right now, but next year, Nikki 66 has a nice ring to it. Wait till a few years from now when he's Nikki 69. Big trouble. But anyway, he was born in San Jose, California, raised by a single mom. Was in Idaho, Seattle, troublemaker, the usual troublemaker. I mean, who wasn't doing that kind of petty stuff? Spray painting, petty theft, all that. Well, I don't know what that was about. And then I think Seattle, he ended up moving there for a while. But anyway, he formed a band called Sister, or joined a band called Sister, and that had Blackie Lawless in it. Pretty sweet. It didn't last very long there, but then he formed London, and that went on for just a little bit too. But after he left London, Lawless joined the band, London. Izzy Stradlin was in the band, and the Fred Convey, what's his name? Shoot, now I should. Sometimes you got to write this stuff down. Anyway, he would go on to Cinderella. But anyway, this band London, I don't know, is there stuff out there by them? I got to figure that out. I didn't have time to figure it out. But then Motley Crue formed in 1981, and the rest was history. So much to choose from for Octane Friday. What would you guys pick for Octane Friday for Motley Crue? You know, lately I heard a few songs from their later career, and I was like, you know what, I kind of like Same Old Situation. I don't change the dial when that song comes on. Today I heard Dr. Feelgood. I was like, all right. I'm like, more choruses, not quite metal. I mean, they tried to keep that bass line in there. Or even later, Primal Scream. That was like blow your face off good. But really, if you're going to end the year with Motley Crue, you gotta go back old school to September 1983, 50 years young. Shout at the Devil. Can I do that right? Shout at the Devil. Yeah, remember it was Shout at the Devil, PMRC and all you people out there. It wasn't Shout with the Devil. Shout at the Devil. Anyway, that turned 50, and what a record that was. And that was real metal there. It wasn't just the outfits, but that music backed it up. And I've been a little bit of a tangent here just for a second, because I've been listening to some of that mid-80s stuff, 87, 88, and some of it I'm like, wait, we called it hair metal, but it wasn't really metal. I'm struggling a little bit with Poison. Anyway, we'll talk about that on another episode. Nothing against them at all. It's just funny what was considered that then. But this is pure on metal. And it's hard. Shout at the Devil could be your song of the day. But for me, Too Young to Fall in Love, also big deal. But it's got to be Looks That Kill. That's how you got to roll out of the year. Looks That Kill is so good, and the videos were awesome. We wanted those videos to come on. We couldn't wait for those videos to come on MTV. Remember, that's what you had to do. You had to either record them with a VCR and watch it later, or you just had to wait for the video to come on again, which is why you just put MTV on and just watched it like a TV show for days and days and days. That's how it was. That's how it was, people, back in the old days, when I was a rock and roller. Anyway, Motley Crue, saw Motley Crue in concert. I didn't get to see them in the 80s because I wasn't seeing concerts in the 80s. Who saw Motley Crue in the 80s? Raise your hand. Tell me which tour you saw. Did anyone here see the Theater of Pain tour? I would like to hear about that. Did anyone see the Shout at the Devil tour? That's what I'd like to hear that. Crazy cats, those guys. But anyway, your song of the day is Looks That Kill from Motley Crue. And that's how we're taking you out of 2023. We're looking forward to 2024. More episodes. We're going to do more episodes, promise. But that's how we're ending it. We'll be off for a bit till next week. So whatever you're doing today, I hope it involves music. And today it involves Motley Crue. Crank it up. It's so good. So good. Love it. All right. Catch you on the flip side.